Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. I have read, if you will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of the coffin. You tried lifting a lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening the lid. You try banging on the lid to maybe unsettle the dirt, and maybe somebody you might notice and start digging their way down to helping you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you're abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something that God had given away from you, called life? And if that's not selfish enough, more selfishly is to take that life away from people that count and love you most and need you most. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your children, and even your grandchildren. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that I just spoke about that went to their grave without seeking help. Instead, be the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise I'll help you take your life back, for your life is gone. Folks, don't forget to utilize Knee-mail, K-N-E-E-mail. Knee-mail is when you drop to your knees and speak to God each and every day. And I promise you, if you want to see changes in your life, all you need to do is to do that. I, at night, don't put my slippers at the edge of my bed. I stick them under my bed. And that way, in the morning, I'm forced to drop to my knees to go and retrieve those slippers. And that is the time when I utilize my time to speak to God each and every morning. Knee-mail, K-N-E-E-mail. Ask God for guidance and direction, forgiveness and mercy. Thank God for having a home, clothing, relationship, health. Knee-mail, K-N-E-E-mail. Put those slippers on and walk with God 24/7. And I promise you, you might not see changes right away, but stick to praying each and every morning and pray from your heart, and you'll see changes coming your way. I want to talk about 7 essential oils for anxiety. We just covered oils in the last segment for addiction and recovery. Essential oils have been around for centuries, dating back to the biblical days when Jesus was anointed with frankincense and myrrh upon his birth. They've been utilized since the ancient times in various cultures, including China, Egypt, India, and southern Europe. Some essential oils have been applied to the dead as part of an embalming process. We know this because residues have been found in tombs dating over 2,000 years. Essential oils are also prevalent in aromatherapy, which was advanced by French surgeon Jean Valnot, who learned that essential oils could help treat soldiers during World War II, at a time when medications were scarce. The beauty of essential oils is that they are natural, extracted from flowers, leaves, bark, roots, and plants. While it's best to make sure that you use pure essential oils, meaning oils that have not been diluted with chemicals or oil additives, they can provide much needed relief and healing for a variety of ailments, including the natural remedy for anxiety. Top essential oils for anxieties. Anxieties is a tough battle to face from day to day, and which makes having a natural solution such as an essential oil blend very important. In a recent 2014 study by American College of Healthcare Sciences, 58 hospice patients were giving hand massages once a day for 1 week with an essential oil blend, 1.5% dilution with sweet almond oil. The essential oil blend consists of these essential oils in equal ratios of bergamot, frankincense, and lavender. All patients who received the aromatherapy hand massage reported less pain and depression, concluding that aromatherapy massage with this essential oil blend is more effective for pain and depression management than massage alone. Here are some of the best essential oils for anxiety. Lavender, considered the most common essential oil. Lavender oil benefits include having calming, relaxing effect. It considers the nervous system restorative and helps with inner peace, sleep, restlessness, irritability, panic attacks, nervous stomach, and general nervous tension. Technology and applications can be found in a book called Essential Oils, and the name of the book is Science, Technology, Applications, and it's the first and second edition. And it states that there have been a number of clinical trials involving inhalation of lavender essential oils that indicate a reduction in stress and anxiety. One study using oral lavender essential oil via capsules found the heart rate variation significantly increased compared to the placebo while watching an anxiety-provoking film. This suggested that lavender had major effects. Further research demonstrates lavender's ability to lower anxiety in patients undergoing coronary artery bypass surgery. Rose. One of the benefits of rose essential oil is it's very settling to the emotional heart, and perhaps the second most popular after lavender for relieving anxiety, depression, and it also helps with the heart rate. The findings showed aromatherapy and foot bath reduces anxiety in active phase in women. Vetiver is another one. Vetiver oil has tranquil, grounding, and reassuring energy, often used in trauma, helping with self-awareness, calmness, and stabilization. A study published in the National Product Research examining the anxiety-like behavior in rats concluded that Vetiver oil may be useful in lowering anxiety effects, though more research is needed to confirm this. Yin Yang. This popular essential oil can treat anxiety and depression due to the calming and uplifting effects. Yin Yang helps the cheerfulness, the courage, optimism, and soothes fearfulness. It may calm heart agitation and nervous palpitation and is a moderately strong sedative which can help with insomnia. In a 2006 study conducted by Jeong Provincial College in Korea, using yin yang oil along with bergamot and lavender oils once a day for 4 weeks reduced psychological stress responses and serum cortisol levels, as well as blood pressure of clients with essential hypertension. Be careful when using yin yang, as it can be sensitizing or irritating to the skin. Avoid using conditions of low blood pressure people. These are the oils to help you with the anxiety. In combination with the power of prayer, these oils and God will help you tremendously. But it all depends on you making the move today. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Call God and ask God for guidance and direction. Each and every day. You can't just do it when times are in trouble, when things aren't looking great. During your happiest times, you should still be talking to God. If you won $1 million today, you should still tonight drop to your knees. Tomorrow morning, drop to your knees and thank God for everything He's done for you. God is on call 24/7. Don't just utilize when you need Him. Utilize each and every day. Talk to God as if He was in the room. Talk to God from your heart each and every day. And I promise you, you will see results. Start using some of these oils for anxiety if you want to go the holistic approach. The natural way is so much better than a doctor giving you medication that might get you addicted to battle your anxiety. Start today, and may God bless you.
but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there. Did you feel all hope was gone, his time he came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. I have a ready few, will ask you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need.